Reading is fundamental.
Invasion of Planet Wrestletopia Issue number 6. Review. Galacto Massacre.
Did you want to read that little description there for me? Or no?
When a disgruntled professional wrestler declares himself Galactic Champion of the universe, a planet of alien wrestlers views it as a declaration of war. Invasion from Planet Wrestletopia is a 6-issue miniseries created and written by Ed.
I just say Ed and Matt. I don't know.
Ed and Matt of Suspicious Behavior Productions, the production company they founded in order to waste money. The series is available on Comixology, and it's published by Starburns Industries Press, the comic book arm of the production company behind Rick and Morty, HBO Animals, Harmon Quest, and much more.
Yes, listen, we have been dying for this issue forever, and this is the climax, okay, of this Wrestletopia saga. So we're gonna go round robin. I'm going to start with Darth Flexx, because Flex and I have done this from the beginning. Garbanzo is next, Raz, and then Juancho. Darth Flexx.
Yes. So I actually read this today, and I have to say, this is probably one of the. This is my favorite issue.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Because it got right into the action and kind of just didn't really.
It's
stop.
so dense.
Didn't stop.
Like while I did enjoy the other ones, there was quite a bit of like talking and
it was build
fillers,
yes. Yeah.
This is just straight up boom. I mean, they straight up just I guess spoilers or no?
Well, no spoilers. You can get as close as possible.
It gets really fucking real, really fucking quick.
Yes.
So I thought that was pretty interesting, and honestly, it was very enjoyable. I just loved it. It made me feel like you know that movie with David Arquette back in the day, Ready to Rumble.
Yes.
Yes.
It's like if that was a superhero movie. So this is what I got. I enjoyed it.
That was really well described. Why are we gonna do it?
Garbanzo.
I said it from the very beginning. I enjoyed Invasion of Wrestletopia mostly because of the nostalgia for me. I was a big wrestling fan as a kid, and as I got older, I mean, even in my teens, I still watched some wrestling. Even now, occasionally, I still watch Monday Night Raw because I heard that I'm like Edge is supposed to be. I'm gonna watch Edge. Why? It's Radar Superstar. But just reading this comic, it actually did bring some back nostalgia. It was fun. Is entertaining. Is it the most amazing comic I've ever read? No. Is it the most amazing story? No. But the art was great. I enjoyed the art, and I liked the story. I'm not going to mention anything about the last one because I want people to go out and read it. It's definitely worth reading.
I'm mentioning stuff about the last one.
The one thing I can say about the storyline and how it ended, it
definitely ended.
It definitely ended. Yeah. I had watching wrestling for as long as I have. Mm-hmm. It ended exactly the way that in my head I was hoping it would.
That's what exactly. Mr. Raz. Now, Mr. Raz, I assume you had to read all 6. So we're gonna get to. Oh, you only did 6.
I know. I read the entire
thing,
miniseries last week, and then I reread it yesterday.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So
go ahead.
Well, I don't want you to do this because I think I want to do a retrospective on this. So I just mention it.
I'll just cover the last
6.
one.
Yeah, and then we're going to do a retrospective on the whole thing another time.
Listen, I think I may have done this comic book a disservice because I'm in the middle of rereading the Sandman series right now. It was enjoyable. The art was nice. I think the comic book could have done with another 6 issues because the characters were not, well developed. The action was fun to read and watch.
Mm-hmm. The commentary was great, dude.
The commentary was really fun. I'm surprised nobody was wearing a big cowboy hat. That would have been perfect. But by God. But I mean, like Urban said, the ending it ended. It had an ending. I feel like the last issue could have had a little more, I don't know, character development. Like I still don't care about any of the characters by the end of the comic. Actually, I care about one character, but I don't want to talk too much about what went down there.
All I can say is the midget Matador is my favorite character.
The little Rey Mysterio guy was my favorite guy, and we got nothing about him. That's what I'm saying. Like I would have, getting a little bit of a flashback of what was in Mexico and in the '60s and whatnot was nice, but I don't know. All of these characters could have used a little more fleshing out, which left me not really enjoying the comic book as much as I think as I would have. I wasn't as invested in the characters as I could have been. They were just like, boom, introduction, some quick background, not too much, and fight, and that was it. Again, I don't think the comic book is bad.
I think you just described an episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, right. But Dragon Ball Z has 17,000 episodes to develop characters.
Spirit Bomb.
And Dragon Ball
build a Spirit Bomb, right? Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's it. I think it could have used another 6 episodes. It could have issues. It could have been a 12-issue miniseries, and I think that would have been good for it.
I would have gone for that. I would have absolutely gone for that. Juancho, issue 6.
All right. Page 3 of issue 1, and that's where I left off. I couldn't grab it. It did not hook on me, unfortunately.
Okay.
I am going to try reading it again.
Okay.
Give it another chance.
No, it's okay.
The comic book
really
was not
you have no childhood.
No, I have a childhood. It wasn't my read. It wasn't something that I was like, oh yeah, this is awesome. Let me see what. No, it just was too bland in the beginning. Just like how you feel how Star Wars feels for you. That's how the movie.
I never said that.
But I am gonna.
You mean how Rogue One felt for me?
Yeah, pretty much. I am gonna give it a chance.
It has grown on me.
Probably the mood I was in, I wasn't enjoying it. I'm gonna reread it, and when you do the
retrospective, yeah,
I'll probably pitch in a full review.
Well, you guys know me. I'm all about notes. I take notes when I do this because again I have to go out there. I really appreciate that they put us on their press list. I really appreciate that they send us this. Yep. So I take the time to write notes. I always do. So this is the issue I was sold. The minute that the other announcer's name was Mondo Larry Hondo, I was sold. That was it. I said, yes, favorite episode, favorite issue, hands down. So like that is a show business name as if you ever heard one. So I loved it.
And he looked like Buff Bagwell.
Yeah, right?
Bagwell.
Listen, check it out. What did you guys think? I mean, I'm sorry, but he placed it. I don't think they ever gave us like a time frame for this, but when they placed it, when you saw Clinton and Hillary, okay, Bill Clinton and Hillary.
It took place in 1999.
Yeah, did they establish that in the
it takes place in the late 90s.
I didn't notice, but that really plays. When I saw them, I was like, yes, look at that. I don't know, it jacked me up. I don't know how you guys felt when you saw that, but that was really funny to me. The crowd chanting "You suck dick." I was on the floor rolling. All I thought about was
the Attitude Era.
Exactly. That was great. Like you guys said, the back and forth between the commentators or the announcers were. It was entertaining. It was great. It was classic for me, WCW, because WCW was my thing. So, but when Rory appeared, he had I think he had like a 6-pack. Was he always buff? I thought he was chunky.
No, he had a belly.
He had a belly. So where did that come from? It
was under the belly.
It was under the belly. So he probably sucked it in because I was just like, wait a minit, he was overweight. Where did this buffness come from? So,
I think same way Master Roshi does it.
Oh, you know what it was?
He was sucking it in and they drew the lines.
No, Flexx did some weight cutting on him before he got into the ring. So
there you go. See, that's
happened. Yeah, Rory's monologue when he got into the ring was brilliant, in my opinion. I loved it. It was like, again, classic WCW. You know, I wanted him to say jabroni at the end. That's how classic it was for me. So loved it. But you got the classic frame panel when the two meet face to face. That was it for me. That had me ready. I was ready for that. When the commentator said the capacity crowd, I love it. I love it. I got all the feels from WCW. This capacity crowd is pumped. What does this say? I don't even know. Oh, the double clothesline jacked me up. I love the double clothesline. That was great. All I'm saying is just things that are out of context. You still got to read the issue. So, G. Roz, when you said character development, I agree, but I still appreciated what they tried to do with Rory's reconciliation with Don. Okay,
sure.
their little Black Panther moment. I appreciate it. It was superficial, but I still appreciate it. It's better than
again, it was pretty short. Like
right.
Again, I don't really want to say too much because it's a spoiler, but the back and forth felt super rushed.
Of course, it really was.
Happened and resolved within an issue.
Within it was like So
that's what I say. Like my biggest complaint is not enough character development. If they ever listen to our feedback, my feedback is, hey, more issues. If you're gonna make a really tiny, 6-issue comic book, you either gotta go hard into your page count, which is really difficult to do with publishing these days,
right?
Yep.
Or completely change up the dynamic of the characters. Don't introduce as many new characters. Keep the story smaller, because a big story with many characters, many side characters, that requires more time for you to introduce characters.
Agreed. I love that when spoilers, Chekhov's gun, which basically is regarding Rory's knee. That was great. Like I freaking love that. Linda kicked some ass after spoilers was being jumped. So that was pretty fun for me. I didn't expect that roundhouse kick until she did. But what she said that really kind of got me a little hot and bothered. She said to this guy, I'm going to jerk a knot in your tail so big. And I said, oh God, yes. I was rubbing my nipples. It was great. And the ending was just like Garbanzo said. I didn't expect it, but I expected it. And I enjoyed it, and I appreciated the ending. It was an ending, and I appreciated the ending. And it's not a goodbye. It's maybe a see you later, because I did say that they might be coming back.
Yeah.
So it's definitely that. But yeah, best artwork ever of all the issues. I keep saying it. Each issue, as they ramped up,
they get better.
They got better. This was solid, strong as bull. I was like, yes, fantastic. And I'll tell you right now, this issue, I literally had to stop midway through, because it reminded me, I don't know why it reminded me of it, but it's like, you guys remember when the NWO came out and in WCW, and it was there was a mystery third person. They didn't know who the mystery third person was. They keep bigging it up, and then it was Macho Man and somebody else. They were fighting them. They were losing, and then Hulk Hogan pops out of nowhere. It was excited. It's Hulk Hogan. He's gonna help the Macho Man. Oh no, the leg drop on the Macho Man, and everyone was like, "Oh shit, he's a third man." That was the kind of feel I got from this. And I actually had to go watch that clip, because for whatever reason, I was like, I have to see this clip for this book. Guys, I absolutely appreciated the series. We will be doing a retrospective on all 6 issues in the future. But I want to thank Ed and Matt again for absolutely putting your faith in our commentary and our review. And we look forward to more in the future. Please bring it back. I enjoyed it. I think that there's still potential. There's still more story out there. And I like Rory. Rory's the man. Final thoughts, gentlemen, before we move on?
No, that's pretty much it.
No, you got it, man.
All right, and that's it for Invasion of Planet Wrestletopia. Thank you.
Geek Bros.